it's baby season. It's young horse time again, and that's the thrill that we get out of it. Just getting them prepared, getting them ready again, and hoping we have a champion there somewhere. I can't see why we shouldn't have a real good year this year, because I think we got a real good group anyway. And whoever's in the middle of the group is going to turn out to be the best one. I just don't know who it is yet. All right, here we go. We're away. I've got Counting Pebbles here that I'm driving.
He's a menace to society.
2-year-old, a Pebble Beach colt.
A first crop of Pebble Beach.
Pepsi North America Cup, Pebble Beach in a romp. It's Pebble Beach to win by 3.
His barn nickname is Bam Bam for a reason, because you just never know what you're gonna get day to day with this horse.
I think he's the first Pebble Beach ever born, as far as I'm aware of anyway.
We're looking forward to that. And we also own part of him, so that's an exciting part for us.
Picked him up at Harrisburg last year. I think he was about a $25,000 yearling. He seems to be a pretty nice little colt so far. He's kind of a little terrorist on the track.
One day he's gonna love you, the next day he's trying to kick your head off so that you can't get the harness on. He gets out there to train and go, and he'll get going good, and then he'll just lose complete control of himself and mess up, but he's learning. He's got a long way to come though.
Overall, he's been pretty good and a little green, but he's learning things. And I think as time goes, he's a slow learner, but he's going to be all right in time.
I'm hoping, I mean, probably not this year, but next year for 3-year-olds, I'm hoping for the little brown jug. Because, I mean, he's the perfect size for a half-mile track.
See if I can get Pebbles turned around here. He's fresh to his head pulls. He doesn't really like them too much right now, but he's getting a little better each time.
You can't trust him at all. He is, like I said, he's a menace. He does what he wants when he wants, and if he doesn't agree with it, you're S out of luck. The other owners don't really have to deal with him. So it's Shawn and I that have to deal with him. He has a great attitude. He's fun. He does, but he's just a little bit hard to handle sometimes.
Pretty good. Yeah, he was okay. He learned a little more. Yeah, a little bit at a time. Beside me over here, we have a colt by Walner.
Walner is drawing clear. Walner is under a hand drive. He's opened it up now to a 4-length lead coming down to the line. Moonshiner Hanover and Sortie on the outside. Walner wins the Breeders' Crown.
Ubiquitous is his name.
He's a joy. This guy is an actual gentleman to be with. I have high hopes for this boy. You got to be careful with him for certain things, putting on equipment, because he still somewhat thinks he's a stud. So if you turn your back, next thing you know, he's up over top of you all the time.
Picked him up at Lexington last year. I think he was about a $30,000 yearling.
Oh, he's got a lot of quirks, this boy. You have to be very careful with him. I really, really like this horse. He's been a pleasure to get to look after and get to do everything with.
He's a little bit of a slow learner. At the beginning he was. I didn't think a whole lot of him, but every time we trained him lately, he gets better and better, and I'm really impressed with how far this colt's come in a short amount of time, really.
When he was a stud still, we couldn't leave him alone, couldn't leave anything around him, because you just never knew what he was going to do. He was great on the track to do everything with for the drivers, but in here he knew he was a stud, and he started getting big and strong and getting a little dangerous for us, so it was the best thing for him. Now he's just turned into this absolute gentleman.
How was he? It's good, look good. Here we have twin B Louborghini, Sweet Lou colt.
It's Sweet Lou, and Sweet Lou wins the TVG free-for-all final in 148 flat.
That we had picked up in Harrisburg this year. I think he's around $130,000 yearling.
This guy here, yeah, I'm kind of really looking forward to this horse starting. He's a pretty handsome colt with a great gait and some good pedigree to him. He got a little bit behind because he had a chip that had to come out, but he's catching up really fast.
And he's been a real nice colt to this point. He had some chips taken out early on.
He had a chip that had to come out of his, I think it was his hind ankle, so that set him back a little bit. And besides that, no real big challenges. You know, that got him behind, but again, he's pretty much caught up now.
He was so he was a little bit behind for a little while, but now that he's up here at the training center, he's been, you know, moving along really nicely. He's come along really good in the last few weeks.
You know, it's nice to have a Sweet Lou in your barn. They're usually pretty good horses, and this guy's got the traits of one that should be as well. He's eligible to the Metro and the Breeders' Crown. He's pretty much eligible to most things, so you know, if he can be competitive in them kind of races, then we'll be really excited.
And I think he's going to be a nice colt, I'm pretty sure, as long as he's got the right mind frame when we get behind the gate and stuff. But he's got a really nice, easy working gait to him too.
You know, he's got great owners that I'd love to see them do well as well.
Over here we got a Stay Hungry filly.
Stay hungry, hungry indeed. On the outside, Jimmy Freight will not go away. Stay hungry, Jimmy Freight. Stay hungry in the Messenger Stakes final.
Called Hurricane Hanover. Picked her up in Harrisburg in the fall. She was about a $30,000 yearling.
Well, I'm obviously excited about any horse starting their racing career, and her as well. You know, she's trained good right from pretty much day one, this filly. She's got a good gait. Everything's come easy for her so far, and you know, we had her mother years ago, and she was a pretty nice horse for us. So if she could be half or three-quarters of that, we'll be happy.
She's out of a really good mare that we used to have called Hannah Hanover.
Hannah Hanover looks for the upset on the outside. George Brennan going to work now. Hannah Hanover, Tug River Princess is all out. Darlin's Delight all out in third to the wire. And nearing the finish, it's now Hannah Hanover with the huge upset in 1:48 4/5, equaling the world record.
Probably about the 10th or 12th foal that Hannah's had now. She seems like she's got a lot of speed, that filly. She can really go quick and got a real good turn of foot. A little bit of a later foal too.
She's good to deal with. She can be a little fussy in the stall, and you know, a couple little tricks to keep her quiet in there. But on the track, she does what she's supposed to do.
She can be a terrorist in her stall. She's a little hard on herself and has a little trouble keeping herself composed. So as long as that doesn't hold anything against her, I think she's got the potential to be a real nice filly.
She is eligible that she's a great lady and stuff like that, I believe. So, you know, if she could do well in that, or any of them, like, you know, if she could just win one of them this year, I guess that'd be a successful year for her.
All right, here we go. Round two, I guess. I got Beauty Volo, a Captain Corey filly.
In the stretch of the 96th Hamiltonian, Captain Corey scoots clear by two. Captain Corey, Aki Swanstead working away. Captain Corey, Aki Swanstead is Captain Hamiltonian.
I fell in love with this filly from the first day. She has got such a great personality and just such a will to want, like, you just want to be around her.
She's been a pretty nice filly so far. She's does her business pretty well. She gets a little hoppy, bouncy going slow, but when she goes faster, she seems to level out pretty good.
She is a Captain Corey filly. It'd be awesome if she could get a ticket to the Mohawk Million. But a race for her that I'd love to see her win would be the Hambo Oaks for the Trottin fillies.
When we got her at the sale last year, I remember we sent our horses across the road to a holding farm before they come home, and the next day she tried to hop over the fence and got stuck halfway, and Got her legs all cut up before her ride home, but just superficial stuff. And
this filly, like I said, is just pure joy to have around. We call her Lollipop, that's her barn name, because she'll stand out of her stall or out the window and have her tongue flapping out, just going all head bobbly, like she's just quite entertaining. This is one of Shawn's highlights. He really does love her. and I got Mark on board too now. Mark likes her too.
now she's, everything's healed up. She's no problems or anything. She's really, really good. On the far side over there, we have Scotty's driving Marymac Station. She's a Bulldog filly.
Bulldog Hanover, the Bulldog does it again. Bulldog Hanover, Rocky Road Hanover, and then Tattoo Artist. It's Bulldog Hanover, 1:45 and 4. There it is, the fastest mile in harness racing history.
For Mary, well, Mary's a Bulldog Hanover. That would be really his second crop, but his real first strong crop. She's a nice long filly and real good attitude for it. Tries hard, so we're expecting a fair bit out of her, really.
And again, we got her out of Lexington last year. I think she was about a $70,000 yearling.
She's Ontario sired, so we're aiming at the sire stakes. Is probably where she'll make most of her money at. And she's developing pretty fast, so hopefully we'll make our money early.
And she's a late foal, and she's been doing everything right to this stage. She's kind of doesn't really have a bad day, kind of a almost fly under the radar kind of horse.
Oh, she's got one little quirk. She sometimes likes to decide to go home on her own accord. She'll decide we're going to turn around and go back to the stall.
She just does everything right and a little professional out on the track all the time.
Oh, she's pretty good. She's really easy to handle. Doesn't do anything wrong, really. Goes about her business.
Been real slick gaited to this point, too. Yeah, she was really good. She looked like she had lots of pace on the end. Over here, my dad's driving Louis Kronos, a Walner colt.
It's a romp for Wallner in the Kindergarten Classic. Wallner destroys them here in 1:53 and 2. It's Wallner.
Also, we got out of Lexington last year. He's about $150,000 yearling, I think.
All babies are pretty exciting to watch start their career. Hopefully he shows off his ability.
He's out of a Bold Eagle mare.
Bold Eagle at the inside, still with something left. He's 2 lengths in front. Atlanta's on the outside, not going to catch him. Bold Eagle in deep stretch. It is Bold Eagle to cap off Breeders' Crown 2019 with a 2-length score.
First time we've ever had a horse out of a Bold Eagle mare, I think.
Putting a bridle on. He doesn't like you messing with his ears. He just play around his ears every day, try to hopefully gets better, but other than that, there's nothing. He's pretty straightforward.
He's a good feeling colt. He's always playful out on the track and hipping and hopping around, but he seems to have quite a good engine to him right now. He's got quite a classy way of moving.
Good. Mark really likes this horse. I get to go with him once in a while, but Mark's mostly every day. But other than that, it's pretty good to look after other than the bridle.
He seems to have a pretty professional, nice way about him right now. I think he's got some feel like what a good horse has. Long way to go before anybody knows that, but it gives you a good feel on that horse. We got Charlee Station. She's a Bulldog Hanover filly.
It is Bulldog Hanover. He is opening up in deep stretch now to a 5-length lead, and it's Bulldog Hanover, a crowning moment on Canadian soil for Bulldog Hanover.
She's a little different design than Mary. She's a lot taller, a little less long. She's got a lot of leg underneath her, so it'll be a little different to see which one ends up being the better one of the two.
Owned by the Robertson family, Mark Robertson and his family from Ohio.
Well, she's a Bulldog, like I said, so she'll be in the sire stakes too, probably competing against Mary. See who's the better one.
She's a filly that was purchased for about $45,000, I think, at Lexington. She's Big, strong filly. She's been real good since day one, real happy and eager to do her work.
You just got to learn to settle down. Remember how big you are, not just a little girl.
She's been real strong there and hasn't really had a bad day at all. So, you know, she's just she's everything you could ask for at this stage.
She just kind of goes about her business. She's real just reliable.
James, he's got a real soft spot for her. He's one of his favorites.
Really, she gets along with everybody. She just, yeah, she's not one of those horses that needs special handle. She just does her business.
How was she, James? She looked good, eh? Yeah, looks like you were just cruising along.